If you live in the great state of Texas, you know that we are required to have auto insurance in Texas. And, if you've ever been in a wreck, you know this is a good thing. However, with skyrocketing costs in our current economic downturn, if you're anything like me, you're looking for ways to save money. So, finding cheap auto insurance in Texas is important, as long as you can find cheap and reliable insurance. Texas minimum requirements. It does not matter if you live in Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, or even one of the more remote areas of our great state, Texas has minimum requirements for auto insurance coverage to legally operate a motor vehicle on the state's roadways. These stated minimums are 20, 40, 15, but what the heck is 20, 40, 15, you may ask? The first 20 stands for bodily injury per person, and the minimum required coverage is $20,000 US dollars for bodily injury liability per person. The 40 is for bodily liability per accident. The minimum required in Texas is $40,000 US dollars for bodily injury liability total per accident. Finally, the 15 is for property damage per accident. The required minimum for this is $15,000 US dollars property damage liability per accident. Obviously, these amounts were arrived at before our spiraling economic costs. Given today's high cost of healthcare and vehicle repair, these amounts seem pretty low. So, I recommend that you get quotes for Texas auto insurance in higher amounts if you can afford it. You may be surprised at how low-cost auto insurance in Texas can be. Today, the best way to compare auto insurance quotes is by comparing the rates of different companies on the internet. Buying insurance online is the most popular way of buying insurance because it is really fast and convenient, which suits the busy life of people. Nowadays, no one has time to go to the companies personally and find out for himself the things that can easily be found just by sitting in front of his computer. And the best part is that the online quotes are free to get, and there is no obligation involved. Tips on how to get the lowest rates possible. There are several steps you can take to assure that you're getting the best possible rates for your auto insurance. The first step is something that you should do before getting your quotes, and that is to know your credit score. Yes, Texas has passed laws that allow your credit score to be a factor that companies can use in determining the quote they give you. So, it is important that you check your credit score and remove any negative ratings. After you have your credit score as high as possible, then you are ready for the second step. This is where you determine exactly what coverage limit you are interested in. 1. If your car is paid for, you may want to eliminate your collision comprehensive coverage. To determine if this is a wise decision, first find that Blue Book value for your vehicle. Then if your annual premium for collision comprehensive is more than the Blue Book value, you may want to consider dropping a part of your coverage. 2. Determine what discounts you may qualify for. Will this be a multi-vehicle policy? Will you be combining homeowner's insurance and with your vehicle insurance? Does your vehicle has anti-theft devices? Other safety features? All of the above may qualify you for a discount. After you're armed with this info, you should then start comparing quotes. The best place to do this is at a reputable auto insurance comparison website such as www.cheapautoinsurancequotes.com, your number one source for reliable, cheap auto insurance online. Visit http://www.cheapautoinsurancequotes.com to receive a fast, no obligation quote today.